Now it's time to stuff the legs. It's very similar to the arms, but with one little difference. First, we're going to check like we did with the arms to see where the joint marking is. And I seem to be having a little more trouble finding this marking than I did in the arms. But let's see here. It's there. There it is. I had so much trouble finding it, I think I'm going to put the joint in right away. So I'm going to grab my awl and just pulling it through a little bit. I don't want to poke it through all the way because that'll make too big of a hole. I'm going to let the awl stay there while I get my cotter pin and disc ready. There we go. And get that in there. And get it to flop right back up, right side out. There. Alrighty. Now, when I do fill my legs, I do them a little differently from my arms. I like to add a little stainless steel grit. Sometimes I use sand if I can't get the stainless steel grit, or glass pellets. It adds a little weight to the feet. I like it. It's totally optional, though. You don't have to do that. I get this from Sassy Bears and Fabrics. It's in my supplier list. So you just pour a little bit in there. This is another great time to use that big needle that you've got, if you've got that optional great big needle. Anything else would work too. I like using the needle. I've got the stainless steel grit in there, and I'm going to get a little bit of stuffing in there and use the eye of my needle and get it down in there and get it mixed in with that stainless steel grit real well. I'm going to pack it down in there pretty tightly. I'm careful when I'm pushing it that I don't push through the fabric again, especially through that toe right there. And I also want to make sure that I fill the foot evenly all the way around so it's nice and firm. I don't want any pockets, any empty pockets. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more. Come on. There we go. Okay. Stuffing seems to be a never-ending job. It seems the bears can always take more stuffing. Okay. Alrighty. That feels nice and firm to me. So you just go ahead and stuff the rest of the leg just like you did with the arm. Get it all the way up to the top. Make sure it's not too mushy up at the top. And then go ahead and close the seam just like you did with the arm in step 11. So if you've forgotten how to do this ladder stitch, just go back one step. And you finish it off the same way as the arm. And there you go. We've got one leg. Go ahead and do the second one, and we'll see you in the next step.